Today we are doing a pick a card video for February 2024. I have cards 1 through 5, so think of your number now. Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer and your practical tarot reader, and I'm the author of the video course, Tarot Reading the Natural Way. There's a link in the description. Today we are doing a pick a card video for February 2024. This card represents the opportunities and challenges you could experience in February. I have 5 cards here, so think of your number and we'll get started. If you chose card number 1, you get the 3 of Wands. In the 3 of Wands, we see this individual standing up on top of a hill overlooking the ocean, and there are ships coming in. And this person is literally waiting for their ship to come in. So they're in a position where they're calm, they're dressed nicely. They're not waiting in, being anxious or worried about things. But they're also at a point in the process where they can't do anything more. Nothing else can affect the situation. They just need to wait. So for you, what it can mean is this is a point of assessing what has been happening. Like, all of the days that you've had up until this point have manifested your life as it is now. And so therefore you could be looking and saying to yourself, all right, this is what I'm manifesting. Do I want to do any sort of course correction? Am I happy with how things are going? This is also that perhaps you have turned in a project or a term paper, or you've launched something out into the world, and now you're seeing whether this is going to bring you the results that you want. And now, as it's been launched or as the term paper is turned in, it is out of your control. And all you can do is wait and see what kind of results you're getting. And so this month, this is a time to look at what it is you've already manifested and see if you want to make changes in the future. But also, something has been launched, something has been sent out into the world, and now you're waiting to see the results. Now, if you chose card number 2, you get the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is this lovely card where we see this one boy giving a cup of flowers to this little girl. And they're in this very nice garden sort of town area where it's very safe for them to be. We can see a guard in the background, and there's walls and buildings around them, and so this is a very safe environment. And so this can be that you are reminiscing about the past, where you are thinking there were good times before, and and just enjoying the memories. This can also be that something is going on right now that reminds you of past wonderful things that happened. Maybe you're receiving a gift, maybe you're giving a gift. And in that, you're connecting, with a friend or perhaps even a romantic partner. Now, this also could be that someone from your past is coming back into your life and that you are giving them something or they are giving you something. So this is a very gentle card. It is a very peaceful card. And it says that, the things that happened in the past, there are some good things, and there are probably some good things happening in the present. Now, if you chose card number 3, you get the 2 of Swords. With the 2 of Swords, it shows that you're trying to make a decision about something. And either these things are so equal, they both have pluses and minuses, that it's very difficult to make this decision. Or it is just, you feel like you can't make a decision because you don't have all the facts, or you don't know how, like you are nervous that it's not going to come out well, no matter what you do. And so the way the person is seated in this card shows us that they're very much thinking just of the facts and not the feelings and not the emotions, or maybe not even the personal preferences that they might have. Because the way they are holding the swords crossed over their heart and wearing a blindfold, they're almost saying, I don't want to see any additional information. I don't want to feel any of the information, and I can't make a decision because these things are equal. And yet you can't stay here in this position for very long. Swords are heavy. And so this means that we have this sort of kind of top-heavy energy of, it's going to be very tiring to not make a decision. And of course, obviously what this person needs to do is set down the swords and take off the blindfold. And that does say either you decide, I'm not going to make a choice at all and just let things be, or you make a choice and then understand that you could need to adjust that choice when you find out what the results are. We see that the water behind her, and water always represents emotion, and this is not smooth, calm water. This is a little bit choppy. And so this means that sometime this month, you have to find what this decision is that you're not making and make this decision. Or at least say, I've decided I'm not going to make a choice, because that is a choice as well. That is the dilemma that the Two of Swords presents, is if you stay in your current state of, I just need more information, or I just need to wait to make the right decision, it's going to get too heavy. It's going to be overwhelming. And so you'd be better off just to make a choice. Now, if you chose card number 4, you get the Eight of Wands. So I'm gonna say you're busy. So because wands are about action, and this is 8 of them flying through the air. And so this is that you have lots of things to do. You have long lists of things to do, and everybody's putting pressure on you. Now, the interesting thing about this card is we can't see what launched these wands, and we can't see where they're landing. So this is process. This is not the beginning. This is not the end. This is getting all the steps done in the middle. And, it's remarkable in this world. Anything that we want to do seems to take a lot of steps. And so that's the middle part. It is finding the best process. What's your system for doing something? How do you want to get this done? Now, sometimes this card is associated with opportunities to meet a lot of people, or even a love relationship. But this would be kind of the dating part of the love relationship, or doing a lot of things together to get to know each other. And so, but this is mostly about what is your process for getting things done. And if you have a list of things to do, it's time to start checking off those items. Now, if you chose card number 5, you get the Star, which is a beautiful card where we have this individual who is very relaxed, out in nature, not bothering to wear anything. And above her is the entire universe watching out for her, as well as in the background we have the little bird, her companion. So she's not alone, and yet she is not needing really anything. She is focused on what she's doing. And so she is loved by the universe. She is protected by the universe. And so for you, this is a moment of peace. This is a moment of finding your balance. Now, the action that she's taking is that she has 2 pitchers, and she is pouring water onto the land, because that's very nourishing. That helps the trees grow. And then she's pouring some water into the water. And that is to be part of the universal consciousness, to say that, you're doing things in the world, but you're doing things also for spiritual reasons. And then we see that she is not actually with her foot in the water, but she's actually standing on the water. So she is doing something magical. And I think that sometimes we don't expect that we are doing magical things, but every day we can do magic. We can do those magical things that we rise above the petty stuff. We can go beyond just, the base emotions, and we can do something that is helpful to the earth, helpful to ourselves, that adds to the collective. And so this is just a moment of peace, a moment to recognize that you're supported, that you're being taken care of by the universe, and also to add your piece to the universal, to the collective. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my course, Reading Tarot the Natural Way. There's a link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.